This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi, Chef KD, and Lindsay Anderson. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy, Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your touchstone energy cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. Relief Windows. Experience. Quality Service. Catering Cajun. Creative catering from casual to corporate. Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience. Murphy Law Firm. Don't be a victim twice. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. Severe bait and tackle on Segan Lane. I'm Gary Risponi, and I'm looking at Chef KD.
Hey, guys. One little quick note. You better get in on it while the getting's good, because if you ever slipped in a boat, and I cracked a few ribs wearing some of these old slip-ons, but they've got these non-slips, and you really love these Evairs.
I got 3 pairs, and I just put 3 on hold because
they're not making them no more.
Just told me they're not making them. Every time
you did put an 8.5 on hold, right?
Yeah, 8.5, so 12, but I got a fat.
My Christmas, my something.
You want one? You
want
say you got, okay.
I don't got none of them.
Put one aside, that's your present.
Hey, 800 and something miles on this vehicle running the roads last week, covering all the things from wish to fish. This week we're gonna go back a week to Veterans Foundation when we're down in Venice. I mean, look, Mexican Gulf Outfitters, they knocked it out the park. Chase Levine and those guys, I'm gonna tell you something. That was awesome. Brent Ballard and the Hardys.
See, that's been a week and a half ago. I almost forgot. I don't remember them. Now, you're doing good. Keep it up.
I'm on a roll. Look, that's how much stuff we had going on.
Yeah.
But,
I made a trip to Wish to Fish. One of my favorite things they do it. Sons of Saints, you'll see more about that. This is about the third one we done did with Sons of Saints. Danica Bailey, all her volunteers. There's nothing comparable.
CT tried to do the talking, and I don't know if you saw the little post on Facebook, but Danica was quick to shut him down, and then CT kept while he was talking. She was talking, he was doing this to her. If y'all get check it out, it is just too cute. Also, the biggest CCA banquet in the state of Louisiana.
And you weren't there because you always busy yourself.
I had a
was there,
family
made
thing
a
to tend
trip.
to.
You know, and what I like about CCA and all the banquets I go to, a lot of our sponsors are there. Relief Windows, Brandon and his crew, they're having a time. They bidding on stuff. That man is really knocking them out right now. And every time you look around, there's some good organization, Relief Windows is sponsoring. Thank you. Peyton Murphy, like you said, all them people, these people are going to these banquets. They're going to these things, these conservation groups, whether it's Wish to Fish, they're doing all the donations.
Not only that.
One of the oldest rodeos around, okay? It was gone from 97 to 14 when Dean Morero and his crew, they brought it back. It's growing big. I don't know if it'll ever be big as it was. It was second biggest, only smaller than the Grand Isle Tarpon Rodeo. But it is a big rodeo. It's community-oriented, kids' games. So I made a visit there. And
guess what? We got a little bit of hunting now, which is going to get better because squirrel season's around the corner. Looks like those birds are still on the west side. So, you ready? Take a break and get rolling?
Well, no, I want to remind people when we get right before fish, for Perry Byras, he used to got his own little website, and he does all the fishing in the Pontchartrain Basin. We tried to make a day trip. We couldn't get it all together with Vision Ride, but he went at night. I went with my buddies. Ralph Campanile, Mike Devenson's got their camp side by side. They had guests. I black clouded them. You believe that? They went from 5th to 12th.
Now you want me to make you feel good or tell the truth?
I don't know. It was a month of black cloud them. That's it.
But you know something with those fish? It's amazing. You can go out one night, Stuart and him on that pier. His father-in-law is out there with him right down there by your bud's place. And they had like 20 or 30 fish and a few white trout. And Stuart went inside. He says, man, I can't remember if I put enough ice on those fish. And he went back out there about 11:30, and that tide was boiling. And all he kept was 15-inch of bedding. He caught another 25 or 30 beautiful fish.
That's how it is. Let's go.
Hey.
We'll be back more fishing reports, hunting reports, and Abu Garcia. Really good fishing report.
I'm talking about. See you in a minute.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. Voted Best of Louisiana Outdoors 3 years in a row.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand.
Ask me how it feels after 10 years.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Ask about Tempur-Pedic at Olin's, where you know you always get the guaranteed low price. Olin's is the only store in Baton Rouge and Lafayette with the full line of Tempur-Pedics.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
Welcome to Mexican Gulf Fishing Club. You wouldn't believe what we got here today. We got some guys that's coming from Wyoming and Texas and all over. We're back with the soldiers. One of our favorite people to do it. We got our correspondent here, Mr. Sanborn.
Yes, sir.
The guy that the founder of Veterans Help, Mr. Brent Ballard. And we got Taz. I keep calling him Morrison's dad's name. Taz, we ready to go?
Ready to go?
You set all this together. Got Katie's been cooking and helping and fishing. And tell me your name again. Peter?
Peter.
Say the last name.
Radio.
Mike Bradford. I'm Gary Rasponde. I'm the luckiest man in the world. Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. Captain Justin.
Yes, sir.
I don't see nothing around us. They see a rig about 4 miles. What? This is my first time.
All right.
Targeting swordfish.
Yes, sir.
My first time targeting swordfish. And we got all these guys here. I'm sure the first time they've been. What you looking for? What you doing? What's the secret to this? Y'all been catching a lot of swordfish. Some of the old timers like Pete Marvel and them and Mr. Wall, Captain Wall, yeah.
All right.
It's getting more and more popular. What I heard is it's like a marathon.
It is.
It's one of the hardest things fishing.
It definitely is. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and it all depends on the fish. But a lot of times they'll give you a chance in the very beginning, kind of get them and get it over with. But it just depends on the size of the fish. But yeah, they're pretty. They'll give you everything they got and a little bit.
Tuna and everything else.
Yes, sir. It's completely different change in gears, pretty much. Kind of like you want catfishing.
What's the average depth?
About 1,500 feet.
1,500 feet.
So anywhere from 1,000 to, I don't know, there's a lot that's not really known about it. I'm still learning.
Whenever you want to show them what these rigs look like, what's the purpose? Yes, you've been around this a long time. I was just talking to Brent. What makes it so significant today with all these guys and y'all veterans, people here? It's 9/11 today.
Sir, that was a big deal for me, and that's what I went in the Army. That's why I went and I did my job.
Brent was telling me as soon as all that news came, you went and signed up.
Yes, sir, sure did.
Brent was going to his first day of college after being active duty. He got a call, and he had to go catch a plane.
That's right. You went that bad, Brent did. Yep.
So, this is 9/11. We honor a lot of people that died, that are still living, first responders, State Team for Paradise, Louisiana. Captain Justin over there gonna tell us how he does this later on. But right now, it's really quiet. Everybody's reflecting on 9/11. So if you're watching this right now, thank God. For all the things that happened since then, and things that happened before then. And it's all to give praise and honor to our veterans. This is today when Mexican go.
Right. I'm excited.
You ready?
Around.
I didn't seen you in deer stands everywhere else, helping people. You done become a guide.
I am, sir. I am the guide.
What you know about this fishing?
Man, this is something new, fishing Gulf of Mexico. I've been many times my whole life down here, but I've never been right here. The deep far water. This is, I'm excited. Give me a swordfish.
Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna quit talking. Get ready, buddy. Can you feel it, Pete?
I tell you what, I got snuffy when I was going to dinosaur. I got snuffy.
I'm kind of verbatim.
How's your right arm? Okay, right arm? That's close in, right?
That's jelly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
When you say you've got a sacrificial weight on there, that means
Sorry.
everything drops off. Right. Got the muscle man on camera. Old Peter.
No fishing company, baby.
St. Peter must be the patron saint of fishermen, I guess.
Good stuff right here. Leaders here.
Somebody go help him. Try to race.
Get real. You all right? Good. All right. Good. Good, Justin. Good.
There we go.
All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah, good. Believe that? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. He's taking it. He's taking it. Yeah, just
About to jump, man.
Oh, yeah. Now let me get him, man. That was beautiful.
Life forever.
Watching Paradise, Louisiana.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right?
Yeah, I come to Louisiana.
Hey, we've been fishing together for years, as you watch the show, but I got my captain's license. I'm ready to take you out to share the kind of experience that I grew up with my family having. Give me a holler, chefkd.com. Don't tell nobody, but we gonna cook and eat pretty good on board. See you soon.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Hey, what y'all just saw as it was rolling was the largest banquet CC has in the state. Ascension chapter, Lamar Dixon, Gary, I was tied up. You got to go, but I mean, you just in the opening were saying how many people were there and how giving it. You know, all these people and what they give in the trips, they made a huge difference. If you're a snapper fisherman, you ought to know some of the differences made.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause we had a
Gary
real
was there.
season.
Gary was there. But look, David Cresson, I told him, I said, David, this thing is packed. You know, they moved it. It's Lamar Dixon's in the big room. Not to try whatever you call tri-parish. The 4-H hall is in the big one. And you walk in there and you see all these people. But he told me, I said, David, this is the biggest one. He said, yeah, it is. But we got some other ones close. He said he didn't want to badmouth the other ones. New Iberia.
New Iberia, Lake Charles.
And Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
But this one is still, I think, it's the biggest.
Hey.
My opinion.
I'm a St. Parish boy. Well, guys, welcome to the H&H Tournament Report. And you know the big banquet coming up is the big boy, which is going to be the CCA State Banquet at Phil Witter's place. And also we got another one before that that's going to be the
That's
Vermilion
the barbecue.
Chapter.
That's the one where they give out all the awards, all the boats, all the little kids get their boats, and we announce the kids and the winners.
And then the Vermilion
meal
Chapter.
is good. It's a good night. It's
CCA.com, you can get all the information you need about it. But we're back down to school being in session, and that means high school and junior high school tournaments for the junior high Bassmasters. So they had their little tournament last weekend at Bayou Signet. They had, I think they had 131 bass weighed. Only had 2 of them that they didn't release alive, which is pretty good considering the heat. The tournament hours from Safe Daylight to 3 and 3:15 with the flights. How about some reports? Give us some results.
Boy, got it. Well, I'm just saying, here we are. You see some of the names in here. Every now and then I see a new name, a 15 to 18-year group. Payson Waller from Pine Grove. He had 7 pounds and 5 bass. The weights weren't that good. It was a tough fishing, but still, I don't care if they were fishing against pros right now. These kids can hold their own. And second place was Connor Russian from Pride. Third place was Trace Day from Denham Springs. Big bass was Lance LeBlanc from Walker. 11 to 14 years old, Devin Perkins from Watson. He had a 5-fish limit. Second place was Damon Columbia from Denham Springs. Third place was Caleb Roblin from Denham Springs. Big bass was Damon Columbia. 3.549. 7 to 10-year age group, Hunter Roberts from Denham Springs. Let me change pages here. Blake LeRae from Bruley. Third place is Jackson Rogers from Denham Springs. Big bass, Hunter Robinson. Now, out of the division, Denny Perkins from Watson. John Columbia from Denham Springs. Third place, Will Majors.
That's a name,
exactly.
you know.
Big bass, Philip Lemon.
And look, any information about this, you can contact Cindy Bro, 772-3025. Good-looking young husband. I figure I'll give Jim a little plug there because I'm always picking on him, how well he married his cute gal Cindy. But Jim's number is 772-3026. Guys, look, they pour their hearts into these kids. This is just a stepping stone because high school's getting ready to kick off. Mr. Hoover made a presentation the other day about the high school bass fishing. And I'm going to tell you what, when you hear the passion they got for high school and junior high kids to carry on the sport, it's amazing.
Now that you cut back, you can come with me. You won't believe when we get to the state tournaments where we're going to do it. And Pelican Sports.
Last year, he was instrumental, the key to getting
well, I don't
the
want to
TV
hear no
coverage.
pat on the back, but I'm going to tell you what, your boys, like you were saying, they the one put this thing together, Hoover and all his volunteers, but they're growing bigger. Pelican Sports TV. If you want to help sponsor this high school, you contact Gary Rasponi at Paradise, Louisiana, Gene Hoover with the Louisiana Bassmasters.
That's it.
Junior
ChefKatie.com. I don't care. You get interested, we'll get you there. Now, we've been talking about how the girls are starting to come up in this line of fishing and just regularly putting it on the guys. Well, October 5th and 6th, out of Bridgeside, you got the Grand Isle Ladies Fishing Rodeo.
By the way, that's a Friday and a Saturday.
That's it.
Saturday night, they got music and everything. Rest his soul right now, but Mr. Terrebonne.
Oh, Bobby,
He-
we were talking about Bobby yesterday.
Yeah,
Just the
Bobby
heart that
beat
he
me
had.
1 year. That's all the year. But he had some home cooking. I'm gonna tell you about it. But no, I love Bobby. Tell me, I'm very well missed. But it's a party. It's a fishing. The ladies have a good time. There'll be up to 700 people fishing.
Now the benefits.
One of the best things you ever went to. Ladies Rodeo. Don't forget it.
Benefits all the area breast cancer centers. So it's an amazing cause.
Next month we'll be wearing pink all month. KD.
That's it. The Grand Isle Port
You got
Commission.
a pink bandana?
Heck, I can make one.
All right.
Call Martha Ham, 985-787-2229, or Louise LaFont, 985-787-2997.
You can show up too.
Man, I wish I could. I am so loaded up to 5th and 6th. I'll be down in Lake Charles cooking on Big Lake for the 5th and the 6th. And when I tell you we eating good, believe me, we are. Guys, don't forget to send us in information on club tournaments. You know, we got a lot of little fall tournaments going on. We can't keep up with all of it. Gary at ParadiseLouisiana.com, and we'll post it out there so that we can get people aware that it's coming, or give them little bragging rights when they win. We're still not finished with the reports. Venetian Isles, you were pumped up last week. I mean, you just can't be anything but excited about it.
Well, yeah, it's just the people are excited about it. Venetian Isles is a community-oriented. It's for a lot of things that are going on in the community, from the fire station to everything. Instead of me talking about it, yeah, I got one interview with Dean Murillo, and the same crew was always there. They benefits, Wish to Fish, Danica was there, all the survey. But the kids, and guess who won one of the big prizes, one of the good prizes?
Who's that?
Camille Dubuque.
Go ahead.
You know who that is? That's Don's great nephew, or he
Great-
calls it,
oh,
whatever
go
he
ahead.
wants. Great niece. So
Oh,
here
you
we
get
go.
in trouble on that one. Hey, check it out.
Who's number 3? Hold your hand up. Three's the winner right here, number 3. That's number 3, all right. Oh, she got it, all right.
Venetian Isles Rodeo was a big rodeo back in the day, and it went away around 1997. And I fought hard to get it back going again, and this is our 4th year back, and it's getting bigger every year. We're doing great. We got some great sponsors, great raffle prizes, and wonderful people out here enjoying the rodeo. And invite people to come share with us with this growing rodeo. And
what does it benefit? It's one of the big things y'all do. I know Wish to Fish is a big benefit. We got so many kids functions out here today, but tell us what some of the big benefits y'all organize.
It benefits the Venetian Isles Civic Improvement Association right now. We're trying to get permits to get our canals dredged. The canals are getting bad, silted in, and we're trying to get money to dredge those canals, and we donate like half our proceeds to Wish to Fish Foundation, and we donate some to Fort Pike Volunteer Fire Department. We try to give back to the community and have a good day.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious, thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave in crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
Pause moving and storage.
We just sold our house.
Congratulations.
We have 2 weeks to move.
We'll deliver a few containers.
Our new home's not ready.
No problem. You can store things with us while you're between homes.
We might need help.
We'll refer trusted packers.
We'll be staying at my brother's.
Well, that sounds...
He has kids of his own.
Well...
5 of them.
Ma'am?
Help.
Trust us for local and long-distance moving and store at our storage centers. Pods, moving and storage, solved.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world because it just we're a culture made up of so many different people, loving ingredients, loving cooking styles, and it's all right here. At the end of the day, that's all.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
My feet don't fail me now. 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 Wow! Come on. Yeah, down in Louisiana, where we all come from, everybody's dancing and they having fun doing that Saturday cold dance, dancing on down in New Orleans. From Louisiana to Texas, everybody do the Saturday cold down in the street. My feet don't fail me now. 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 Yeah! Come on, everybody. It's Mardi Gras time. Doing it in the street. Doing that second line. Doing that Saturday cold dance. When the first man blow those smoky holes. When you see right you run, everybody got to get it on. Hey, la ba, what you say?
All right, basically what I'm doing here on Lake Pontchartrain is I'm using a 1/4 ounce jig head, major shad, pretty much any color you want to throw, and all the ladyfish on the bottom of the water, on the top of the water right now. Everything else is all the way at the bottom. So just do like your normal wintertime tactics. Let it fall all the way to the bottom, pop, 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 and you'll get some fish. A lot of people come out here, they fish with popping corks because they see everything jumping on the top right here. But that's not the case right now. The case is that it's changing. It's changing from summertime to fall time. So in that transitional phase, fish gonna act differently. So while the ladyfish up there doing their thing, the redfish and maybe a couple of trout are at the bottom. I told you. There he goes. Feels like a little bit better fish here. It's gonna be raining all day tomorrow. Figured I'd say, hey, let me come out here at night. It's a good fisher. Got a beautiful red coming in. That's a nice little red. A little bit bigger than this. They're all cookie cutters. They're all between the sizes of 22 to 24. Look at that beautiful redfish. Probably a couple of months ago, the way, oh, there's one right there. Can't even talk. That was pulling drag. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. That's a heavy fish right there. Yeah, just steadily just pulling. It's got some weight behind it. I don't know if he's hooked good, but definitely got some weight on it. Oh yeah, we'll be here for a minute, guys. Y'all may want to go ahead and go to a commercial break. We'll be right back with Paradise, Louisiana. And so you never know what you're gonna catch at night. We got a cow-nosed ray. I didn't feel like a red, but it is red. It definitely is a redfish. Because if it's a trout, it's a big one. Whoa, God. Whoa, I thought he was gonna land on my boat. Big old bird. Woo. A couple of rules I would stand by when you night fish, especially if you go by yourself. Know your path. Make sure that you know that path back to your hand. That way you know the obstacles, anything that might be in the water, and a safe trip to your spot, safe trip back. Also, I would go ahead and bring you some off because you're gonna need it. And don't forget your cell phone. Make sure it's fully charged. Let anybody know that you're going fishing. Let them know where you're going to be fishing at. That way, in case anything happens, and if you're not back, they can send somebody from help. Those are the tips I have. Have a safe trip. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana, baby.
Hi, I'm John Jackson, and you know we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana Fish Fry.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great auto rates from Farm Bureau Insurance. Call your agent today.
Gerald, these ain't what they seem.
These are all top water baits by Berkeley. These are new for the 2018-19 season. You had the spin bob with the two spinners on both ends of it, of the crankbait. Again, these are all top water. Then you have the wake bowl. You see, notice how that bill is just straight down with a big body. That's gonna just push that water. Poof, poof, poof. Okay, this is the new Spinfisher 6 spinning reel. It replaces the Spinfisher 5 that was in production, and this will be shipping in October. Also, what's new is they're taking and they're adding a Spinfisher size 2500, both in the reel and the combo. Everybody's been asking for a smaller size. They're not only smaller, but it's lightweight, medium, light rod. All the reels are sealed. They're watertight. Right, this is the new Abu Garcia Ike endorsed bait cast reels and rods. The reels are going to be available in the 6.6 and the 7.3 gear ratios, and the whole assortment of rods designed by Iconelli in both the delayed action and power series. Okay, and he will also have the spinning series in the size 20 and the 30. And if you notice this little attachment here, that's so you can hook your jig or your worm from your finesse fishing on here instead of hooking it to the guide on the rod. Okay.
Look at the green hue.
It's green, it's purple, it's blue. You tell me when the sun's going to change the color. Okay, this is the new Abu Garcia Revo Rocket. Gear ratio is 10.1 to 1 gear ratio. That's 41 inches of line on each revolution of this handle. Can you imagine? That's over 3 feet of line coming in at a time, almost 3.5.
Where would you use this?
Gary, you asked, where would I use this? Freshwater. You fish in jigs, in structure, in deep structure. You get that bite, you want to hurry up and get him out of there before he tangles up against in the brush. You finally hit him on that worm or that creature. You want to hurry up and get him in the boat. What about if you're saltwater fishing? Your redfish tournament guys love this reel. Why? They're in the ponds, they're fishing, they see that redfish way over there. They cast to him, they miss it. Fall, reel back, reeling back, reeling back. Okay, now they cast again. This time that redfish hits it. They bring in that fish in before he gets too tired so he can live in the live well. go back for the other tournament fish. Okay, Revo Beast, 5.8 to 1 gear ratio. Fishing a deep crankbait, 25 feet or more. You get 30-pound max drag on this little bitty reel. It's lightweight, that can handle this deep diving baits and handle even more so when that fish hits the bait. All right, this is a new cosmic setup for the kids. You got the spin cast or the spinning in both either the pink or the orange, and then you have the matching tackle box with a net, and then the net, it's a square just like the loop is, and it hangs down about this far. The thing about these boxes, this is new, and you got a tray on the inside with tackle for the kiddies. Okay. And plus you can add tackle to it. You got different compartments. You got of course the big one. You've got the little side compartments. You can put anything in there. Put some suckers in there if you want. This is all new, and this is
girls
going
in
to be
pink,
shipping in
boys
October.
in orange, huh?
Sir?
I said boys would might like orange, and girls would like pink.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
In Louisiana, our state parks are the perfect family destination. With nearly 180 miles of trails through park grounds and historic sites, you can endlessly explore nature, try some kayaking or world-class fishing, then find the perfect campsite or settle into a cozy cabin. Louisiana is calling, and she's using her outside voice. Plan your escape today at www.lastateparks.com.
Hey, welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. It's about time for the Berkeley Algo Garcia fishing report. And we got some great fishing report, but before everybody else, I'm gonna put us on top because two best friends, two guides, get a few minutes to go. And no, we didn't bring Gary with us because we didn't want a camera, we just wanted peace and quiet, so I apologize.
They don't want to give up no spots, believe me. Go ahead.
Well, hey man, these are Hoover spots, but we went out below Bob Black. I just posted tomorrow, so I'm letting you in on a little bit of it. Fishing grass beds in the main channels. I'm gonna tell you, we had 65 bass, and we were eating lunch at the little LaRousse Cafe, by LaRousse Cafe, for 11:30. We didn't start to put launch till 7:30.
Y'all make them trips. Y'all good at that. You do between
best-
Bob Black and Delacroix, even with your God service. KD, tell me, but how was the tide? Now, the tide affects everything.
Tide affects everything. The biggest thing happened that way. A couple little thunderstorms blew up, and it blew some wind current. And when wind current started moving the water, the shad came up, and you're fishing grass out 3, 4, and 5 foot. Little bass are in 2 foot of water.
Now,
But
let me ask you this,
is
too.
one of your buddies got a
What
big
about
bass.
what about the water hyacinths? There's a lot of places right now, Delacroix, the water hyacinths
I'm gonna
taking
tell you,
over,
if you
and
go
these
down in the
tides will
marsh,
pull it out.
if you go in the marsh scouting for a tournament, you better have 30 places if you need 5. Because the water hyacinths with the tide and the wind, Gene went to where we caught these 65. 4 days before it, he had 3 fish that went 3-point-something pounds. All right? We were throwing 2.5 pounders back like they were nothing. So
That's a great
it's unreal.
fishing report.
But your
I
old
got
buddy.
freshwater. Got Ronnie Walters, big, good-looking young businessman that played ball over there at St. Alphonsus. Look at the size of this bass.
Big
He's
good looking
coming
old
out of there.
bass too.
Oh yeah, he's proud of it. I was told him, give me that. Then we starting right there. Johnny Viola the third and Johnny Viola Jr. caught 2 11-foot gators in the Sherburne Wildlife Management area.
Man, look, that's something.
They're around everywhere. I got them coming up to the pier there in Salt Bayou.
While you were out the other day, they told me when we're sitting up there in the lodge in Venice about the little gator house. Well, look, man, when he comes back up, I'll run back up there and get him to come right up to the dock and we can play with him. Because I've seen the little gators, about 5.5, 6 footer. Bubba, when they hollered and I went out there, it was Mr. Gator. This gator had to be 350, 400 pounds right behind the marina. You better watch your puppy dog if you're down that way.
Keep it up,
but
yeah.
Captain Jody Donawater, he's had 2 or 3 trips. Now listen to this. He had a group that went out. He had 50 redfish. He had them back at the dock for 10:30, 11 o'clock. Live shrimp under the 4 horseman cart. Have a group from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Never been to Louisiana. Never just fish for redfish like this. 123 reds in the boat by 9:30, all released to fight again. They left here, how that Cajun say, they thought they died and went to heaven. They didn't know what to think about it.
Right.
Then
He's
you got a
over
group
there,
out of, Barry, Michael, and Jacob from Dallas. Same thing again. Now, our boys, Ron Amy, and your old buddy, Tom LeBeau and Delacroix, still having some tough times because Delacroix fish are just starting to move in, but they're not in yet.
Guess where I saw Jack at the LSU ball game Saturday?
Really?
Jack and his dad and his wife. And his mama. So look, let me tell you a little bit about Jody. Jody, you've been promising to make a trip. I know you fooled up.
He's calling him.
But I will got to keep your word. You won't hear no more about Jody Dunbar.
Look, boy, got you over a
Does
barrel.
that sound something like
a threat?
Like a Sicilian threat? Whatever it is, it ain't a threat, Jody. I appreciate what all you do. Just picking on you. Go ahead.
Well, your old buddy Henry.
Henry Mouton, his son Martin and his daughter and them, they in Charleston, South Carolina. They made through the storm. Thank you, Lord. They broke a land in that handle. They caught this redfin charters on live finger mullet. Here, this big old shark. Can you see that? Shark caught off in Charleston, South Carolina today. That's Harriet and her boyfriend Steve Forbes.
Your old buddy Craig DeGrees and Mark Barker.
Well, like I said, that's you and I, both of us, friend. They're giving her a putt. Been a long, hot summer. They've been chasing trout all over. They ain't did it. They finally changed Wednesday. They caught 50 trout in one spot. The bigger trout wanted plastic. The smaller trout wanted live shrimp. Captain Craig DeGrees and Mark Barker, they ran out to the Barataria Bay, 5 miles or so in northeast of Grand Isle. That's giving you pinpoint information.
Yeah, but they're not fishing with Hoover either.
yeah, you ain't fishing a tournament. I understand, KD. I'm picking on you too. Late, early, and daylight, no luck thinking trout migrated north. Caught all trout one spot, plastic, with 3-inch lemon color on jig heads for bigger trout.
Let me give y'all a little tip. When you hear a report like that, man, I want to go right where he was. That's not really what it's about. You heard him say that the trout are starting to move. So if you look at any area where you're fishing, it doesn't matter if it's in Dulac, Cocodrie, where. You got your big open bays. Then you'll get some little kind of intermediate islands, and you'll have some inland bays. And at this time of year, they're right about those islands, and they can be in front and back because they follow the fish. But he was saying that they didn't move in yet, so that's one of the big keys right there.
Had a great trip, another great trip out there, brother Andy and son Andrew in the Leeville Marsh. Ken not can, Andy not can, Andrew not can, Leeville Marsh, 13 red, 3 trouts. Don't sound like much, but on a bad day. All fish caught on live minnows. Don't forget cockerel minnows. They can get them all down in the Leeville area.
You're right about that.
Bait. In fact, my cousin.
Big old reds like them reds.
Gus Adamitis, my cousin, he sells minnows. So you go, he catches and sells them. Look, now we got is that all of it? Fishing report?
Well, no, old buddy John Bernard, man. Look, he's sparing those fish down there in Amelia. And he said he was going down there and start fishing the marsh. And he's back in that marsh.
Well, no, he went now. Now he's going to Dulac. He took his friends, his Tracy and Brent Ledoux, and he said, be sure and post this pretty girl. Happy birthday, Tracy.
Hey, guess what? It's my wife's birthday today, so happy birthday to somebody that deserves a bunch of medals and honors for putting up with me.
All right, we got a quick hunting report. Mark Maha, Noah Maha. Blue wing teal, right field, Neil West, 4-man limit. Right. And we got Squirrel Rodeo coming up. You want to talk about that coming in
East Ascension Squirrel Rodeo right across the street from my place. Gonna be that coming up Saturday on the October 6th. And it's gonna be, hey, game on. They cook a little jambalaya Saturday, and then Sunday they cook the squirrels they call. I'm trying to talk them into a catch and release tournament. They're not buying into that.
How you gonna catch and release a squirrel unless you ugly?
Carefully, very carefully catch.
Well, let me tell you what. But our good friend Carlton Savard, I saw him at the Ascension Bank, and him and his wife. But let me say this. He's real big on this. You always talking about jambalaya and salted. Carlton for Cajun, he don't make a bad spaghetti either. Rabbit or squirrel.
Let me tell you something. You know, Boudreaux was down at the camp down there, and boy, the people were talking. He said, man, can you believe? I think Boudreaux is starting to eat kind of healthy. I think he was talking about using that pink salt. He said, pink salt? He said, Boudreaux, what's this about that pink salt? He said, man, I'm cooking that Himalayan rabbit. Himalayan rabbit? He said, yeah, I saw a rabbit Himalayan in the road, and I picked him up and cooked him.
That's a Himalayan.
Himalayan. Everybody's using that Himalayan pink salt. Hey, man, you told one, you try to joke, I try to joke.
You can't take Tony Fontenot's place.
I don't want to take Tony's, and I was dedicated to my buddy, Tony Fontenot, because let me tell you something. He always had a smile, and he would make you smile.
That's it. That's it, KD. Hey. We got anything when we forget? Huh? Don't forget. They don't make them no more. They got a bunch of them over here, spear bait and tackle.
If you're a size 12, you better hurry, Gary. Go buy them.
They're going to be about 4 pairs shy when we leave.
Hey, we love you. We'll see you next week. God gave it to us. Take care of it. And don't sit there and ignore the kids in the outdoors.
Coca-Cola products, too. Long-time sponsor. Whisker Fish, everything we do, Coca-Cola right behind us.
That's it. Love y'all. See you later.
Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy. Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. Relief Windows. Experience. Quality. Service. Catering Cajun. Creative catering from casual to corporate. Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience. Murphy Law Firm, don't be a victim twice. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.